Hi everyone. This video is going to walk you through how to install IntelliJ and javaFX, including scene builder and all the configuration that is needed to run a javaFX program inside of IntelliJ. So the main things you're going to have to start with is you want to go to download IntelliJ. I already have it downloaded and set up, but you would make sure you download the community version. It's the free version. But again, I mean, if you want to pay or if your institution has an enterprise license, you might have Ultimate, but this tutorial is going to go through the community edition, which is free. There's going to be a few other files that we're going to need. In gluonhq.com, we're going to download javaFX, the SDK. So download whichever one you need. I'm going to be working on a Windows machine. You're also going to be downloading Scene Builder, and you would download that from here. Again, I have all of those downloaded, so I'm going to kind of skip through those parts. Lastly, we're going to be installing the Gluon plugin in IntelliJ. And that you can do right from IntelliJ from the settings. So I'll show you that in a second. And you can find that under File, Settings, and Plugins. Here you would search for Gluon plugin. I already have it installed, but if you don't, this would be green and say Install. A lot of the details are going to vary by operating system as well as if the version of IntelliJ you're looking at is different. This is as of March 2020, so yours might look slightly different. So that's that. So IntelliJ is already installed. That installation is pretty straightforward. The other installation you would have to do is from when you download your scene builder, you would go through that installation, which is also pretty straightforward. Again, I already have it installed. And lastly, the javaFX SDK is just some files. So you would want to unzip that and put it somewhere you're going to remember. I actually took this and I already put it into my C drive. So I'll show you real quick. It's just under javaFX-SDK-11.0.2, just in my C drive. And so there's quite a few things that we need to do. This one is already all set up and working, but I'm going to show you from scratch because there's a couple of configurations and it could be stressful if you've never done it before. We're going to create a new javaFX project. Next. And we'll just do my first javaFX project. Not the most creative name in the world, but it'll do. And from here, there's going to be 3 things that we need to do before you can run your first project. First is going to be, we want to set up, tell IntelliJ where Scene Builder was installed. And there's 2 places you can do that. You can do that under Settings and Languages and Frameworks, javaFX. So you can do that right here. You see, I already have it set up. On a typical Windows machine, it's going to be under Program Files, Scene Builder, and you want to pick the .exe file. But let's say this wasn't set up. I'll show you one other way you can do it. You can actually go straight into that project that we just created. And we typically use Scene Builder to modify our fxml files. So you can right click on that, say Open in Scene Builder. And what's going to happen is because I just deleted that, it's going to say, where is Scene Builder? I would go into Program Files, Scene Builder, and go find my executable right there. Say OK. Once I do that, it'll open up Scene Builder, and this is Scene Builder for you. I can go ahead and close this for now. Still 2 more things left to do. One is we're going to tell this project where is javaFX? And the way that we can do that is by going into project structure and libraries, and we have to add our javaFX library. So I'll say Java, and this is where it's important. You need to remember where you unzipped your javaFX SDK earlier. For me, I just did it right into my C drive, and you want to go right into the lib or library folder, say OK, say OK, and there is my javaFX library, and I should give it a good name, so javaFX SDK is probably good, and say apply. So now my project knows where to find my javaFX files. Um, Before we did that, I forgot to show you, but it would have shown this red because it would have said I don't know where the javaFX library is. Lastly, we need to do a quick change to our run configuration. So that's under the run menu, edit configuration, and we're going to add some VM options there. Again, it's important for us to remember where it is that we put our javaFX SDK because it's going to be relevant right now. Okay, so we are going to be putting these options. The second part remains unchanged, and then this first part, you'll see the module path has to match where you put in your javaFX library. Apply, say OK, and that should do it. Sometimes you need to restart IntelliJ. I'm not sure if it's going to yell at me about it this time or not, but if yours doesn't run the first time, go ahead and close IntelliJ and open it up again. All right, so this is the first javaFX program. Those of you who've only done console programming, you'd be happy that finally we have something that looks like from this century. It's not just a hello world over here, but it's a hello world in a window. If you miss any one of those settings, it's not going to work, so make sure you do those carefully.